Hello, everybody. I'm running late today.
Oh, it's just 3 o'clock.
I know, but I didn't even post over in Makers. I didn't do all my little post things that I've been doing. Good golly. I was just like, and then, oh, it's time. Hello, everybody. This is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together,
we are PM Artist Studio.
Not our best work, but that's okay. All right, my arty friends, do say hello in the chat so I can say hello back. Otherwise, I don't know that you're here. We like to know that you were here because we are both arty and friendly. If you don't say the hellos there, then I don't know that you're here. Yeah. But that's fine. If you want to hang out in the background, we are totally fine with that. Hang out there, just, do give those thumbsy upsies because they're very helpful. That's the little thumb, and you go, I like it. And if you're feeling extra friendly, you can share it. That would also be highly encouraged, appreciated, and celebrated. Just know when you do that, I go, woo!
Yeah, me too. I just have a little urinary tract giggle.
Something. Okay, so.
Well, I bet it doesn't happen just every day to everybody.
True that. I do need to post over Makers, which I will do here in just a second. Let's say hello to everybody. Let's do that.
I'm trying to get my Franken-stenciling in place here.
I've given her 2 new things. Because hers are all painted up. Or can't be found, or, one or the other.
Some of that.
That's her perk for working here,
It is.
A Seminole Mind, that is Sue. Acme is here. And Webb Opome, that's April. Becky's here. Betsy, Carrie Griffiths, he's Carrie the Crafter, if you didn't know that. Colleen is here. Cookie Wookie, that's Mo. Darcy, Emma, Estella, Gray Like Gray. Hoarder Paper Crafts, that's Mamie. Griffin Shell, that's Rhonda. Somebody else just popped in there. Like Cheryl, maybe. Acme Ann. Cheryl? Colleen? One of y'all, I think. Maybe Emma. Estella. Hoarder Paper Crafts, that's Mimi. Oh, goodness. See, another one at the top there. Betsy Arfman. It moves the list on me, y'all. Trips me out. Jeanette is here. Oh, Jeanette, I hope you were feeling so much better. She had some tooth stuff and whatnot, and that's never fun. Never, ever fun. Nobody ever says, woo, I'm going to the dentist.
Yippee-ki-yay.
I don't think anybody. Maybe if they're getting their braces off, they say, I'm going to the dentist. Jenny J is here. Jennifer McKinnon. Jenny Roberts. I think one of our Jennies. Who was it that wanted to talk to y'all? Something about the Chevelle.
Oh, yeah.
There was a comment about the Chevelle business, and they want to talk to you. Anyway, that's all I remember. See, that there's just parts that get stuck in the brain, and then I'm like, yep, remember that.
Yuppers.
Joanne is here. Jose, Yuta, Linda, Lizette, Lizanne, Lucy, Lydia, Mad, that's Sunny. Margie's here. Michelle. Mixed Media Mess, that is Lori. And we got Shannon and Steph and Thimble and Thistle. That's Monroe. We call him Ro. Because we're friends. I've established that. And Lizzie Jean's here. All right. If I missed you, it wasn't on purpose. I think Michelle with 1L. Did she pop in there or did I say hello? Oh, the list is moving, y'all. The list is handy scandy. Nancy, she popped in there. Kathy Gordon popped in. All right, look at that. Woo! Eddie popped in. He's late.
They're popping.
They're popping. It's like pop rocks in your mouth. I had sugar today. We went and got cupcakes because I'm just like, you know what? We're gonna get back on the keto when the baby goes back to school. But we're having our last hoorah in bad behavior.
Oh, those cupcakes are definitely worth. I was kind of sad you didn't get some more of those macaroons.
The macaroons are from the boba place down at Firewheel.
Oh, you were going the other way.
We were in Wiley. We went to Ballard Street and had fried chicken. And then, yeah. You want me to go topside?
Well, you can.
Okay. And I've lost.
Are you finished talking?
I've also, by the way, I've lost a.
I wanted to mention our earrings and our jewelry and
Oh, and my thing just fell off. Look at that.
And see, I didn't even know.
Because I didn't screw it on.
So you dropped all your jewels? She's dropping her jewels.
Good God. Y'all.
All right, what I'm doing here...
I'm going to go top side. 1 sec. There we go. Okay.
Is
I'm going to get
Franken-stenciling the edges of these things, because if I don't do that, they get in this pile over here, and they get tangled up, and then I become angry.
We don't want that.
And just end up throwing them away because I'm irritated about them, you know. Whatever. But this is one way you can do you cut off the outside parts, right? Now I don't necessarily, I like this business here. I don't like these big chunky things here. So what I can do is I can just make some more little, you know, branchy hooty-doo things here.
Yeah. Instead
of, these little, chunky hooty-doos. And, you know,
Hi, Sophia.
It's just one of those things that you can just do this however you want to do.
Now, y'all need to make sure if you're ordering these things and you want these inners and outers and all of that, you need to make a note. I still cannot guarantee that it's going to happen, but it is more likely.
Are a lot better.
All caps and lengthy notes get noticed more so. And you could be like, hey, you said to yell at you. Brad's like, why is everybody typing all caps? Oh, that's funny.
Anyway, I just wanted to show you this because I love that you ask for these things, because then it means that they're not going into a questionable recycle situation. We don't really know that they're recycling. They say they are, but you know how that goes.
Yeah, no.
People tell you things that you want to hear, and not necessarily so.
True that. Oh, thank you. And Darcy posted in Makers for me. Thank you, Darcy. You rock.
Okay, so see how that turns out different than this. It just looks a lot more. And it's kind of a positive, negative nod thing.
Yeah.
Then you can come to the inside here, and then you take these two together. So you have this giant mask, if that's what you want to do. This seems like a lot of area with nothing there, so I think I'm probably going to take a little bit more time and
do other things
inside of this before I actually take these together. But what you want to remember here, it's kind of like when you're cutting out snowflakes. You want to leave enough solid area, and usually, you know, what you can do is just tape. You need that to be taped there, and you need it to be taped here for integrity when you're pulling it up and down off of the. But I just thought that'd be a fun little thing to show you. Interesting parts there, and it actually, I mean, look at that. That's kind of cool.
Hey, Lizanne, I missed you.
I don't think that I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to be like Susan Gantz, and she says I don't keep everything.
Hey, speaking of which, I do need to add some more packets because I have some more. I haven't even opened the box. They are a little different than the last set or whatever.
Well, do I need to check that out?
No, I can't deal with that right now. Maybe on Thursday. Hey, by the way, we have a little surprise for Thursday. Perhaps. I'm working on it.
Do I know about it?
Yes.
I do know about it?
Talk to you.
Oh, yes, I do know about it. You know, the thing that's really pretty safe telling me things is...
And that's not true.
If it's
you remember the things that I don't want you to, like, blurt out.
True. But the thing about it is, you know, if it's 3 or 4 days down the road, chances are I'm not going to remember that. All right, so I'm going to put this over here under my
I love pink. I like wearing pink. I like mixing pink and red together. Look at that. Got that going on today. I even put a little bit of pink lipstick over my red lipstick for depth.
Okay. Now, I have a ton of things on the gel plate for y'all. I was kind of irked at myself for doing it because I wanted to, I wanted to experiment, but it's just as well. Okay, so we're getting back to Brambles.
Well, I messed with her. Here, let me mess with it. Hold on. That's a good question, Mo. See, Mo is on top of things.
See, and here's my
observation.
Now this is a different one. This is obviously I think this is Brambles.
How about that? Is that a little better?
Brambles is a good one. I'm gonna save that one.
Because like the other day, her little head was just glowing, and she gets, you know. I love it when you wear a hat, because then it, you know, gives you an outline.
Oh, well,
otherwise your hair just kind of.
that's my angel halo.
Yes. That is pretty.
Okay. And a lot of, you know, in Texas we say you better put on your hip waders.
Things are getting beat.
And it ain't. Champagne.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. So, Mariah made me a new stencil, as you can see here. I'm going to show you this, because this is just, all right. Can you see the difference of these waving in the wind?
Waving in the wind.
See, this over here is going, yeah. So, we're going to do some of this today. But first of all, what I'm going to show you is all the things I was working on. Don't want to lose that. Okay, I've got lots of things in line here. I have a ton of, and I'm really thinking about, you know, we were talking about projects, what we're going to do next, and yada yada boo boo. Just hang that right up there so I can, if I can see it, I can find it. You know, kind of like, you know, a project that takes more than one session to work on. I'm kind of thinking, you know, like the book was done over a whole long period of time. Well, I'm kind of leaning towards, because I watched the Mountain Sunrise. I reposted that. That was but that took a long.
Oh, we worked probably, you know, well over a month or
well
more.
Over a month.
And it was kind of, because there was, there was some time in there where she was throwing a little bit of a fit because things weren't going her way. And I'm like, listen, woman, we've already invested too much time and energy into this. It needs to be completed. So what do we need to do to get you in the right place to get her done? And basically what happens is I start working on something, she takes it away from me. She's like, oh God, just give it to me.
Okay, so I have a whole bunch of prints that we're going to pull today, and this is going to kind of lead into maybe, you know, where we're going to go with this, because the other thing is, and I can't tell you who it was that posted now, but they were asking about, you know, what works best as far as when you're covering a box or something. Well, I've got a little box back over here.
Was that Ricky? Ricky covered some boxes and stuff over in Makers.
Well, that could be. But anyway, what I would say, and I told her, I said, well, this is information is a little late coming. I just now saw this post. The best thing to use if you're covering boxes is not paper. It's tissue paper.
Yeah.
It just makes your life a whole lot easier.
Especially with the paint situation on it, because the thicker that paper is and the more paint that's on it, the harder it really is to get it to maintain.
And especially if you're going around corners or if you have any kind
it flips up and
yeah.
It's tricky business, y'all.
Now check that out.
Hey,
this
Sherry.
is my Barbie Thorns.
Barbie Thorns.
Barbie Thorns. Okay, let me move that over there and just add this to my already burgeoning pile of thorns.
Burgeoning. What is it? Burgeoning.
Burgeoning. That means it's getting bigger all the time.
Hey, Lee.
Okay, I'm just taking these as they come on the shelf. I don't know if
Lizzie Jean, it kind of depends on the box. Like if you're covering it, usually what P does whenever she covers a box like that is she actually puts a layer of either like kitchen towel, napkin type stuff, or
and especially if it's floppy,
craft paper type, like brown bag or something like that as a first layer. And when you do that, you don't necessarily have to gesso it, unless of course you will care about the kind of color or what's going to fade through, because this is one of the things you have to keep in mind with tissue paper is that, especially if you have used transparent paints, the underneath of the color,
yeah, so it's going to play into
what you end up seeing.
Yeah. Oh, we've got some lovely crackles left here. Look at that.
Oh, Carrie's considering doing another foam head.
Oh, well, we could do that. We haven't done a head in a long time. Look at that.
You want to put our heads together?
I guess we could chop one down the middle, and you could do half, and I could do the other half, and then
That would
we
be
can merge
actually
it.
that would be kind of interesting. Hey, you said it, and then you rolled your eyes at it?
I said it, I was being. Okay, now I want to just talk about this for a moment as I'm kind of turning it in the light. Can you see? I pulled this with
the turquoise.
ultramarine violet.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, I kind of see it in there now.
I don't know if that was a good choice or not. I kind of lost some of the really cool little turquoisey areas there. But I don't know. If you talk about something where you've got really low contrast and you just see a lot of texture. I have my texture shirt on today.
It does.
So,
nobody ever asks me about my shirts out in public.
They don't? They're probably embarrassed that they would be stupid or something.
We'll go with that.
I always talk to people about their clothing. Okay, now this one I used. See how I just reach out there and chunk that a little bit, because if I don't, it's going to just continue tearing.
Reaching out.
Well, that's just a wrinkle. There's not anything I can do about that. It's a done deal. But this is done with tan pastel. And it's also pulled with purple. Because I really wanted that background to darken up so that the gold on the thorns could just pop. And I certainly did a better job of brayering on one end than I did on the other. But you can see
that one's really pretty.
Purple on the edge.
Yeah, you did good on that.
Now this is done with pan pastels.
We talked about that. I don't know who mentioned that, but it was a brilliant idea.
But the thing about this is, and the reason I'm thinking this is because I told you I had a burgeoning pile of prickly prints behind me here. And this is a good time because you always need more material than you think you will need when you're covering something. So, there is that.
There is that, y'all.
Oh, this is the green one.
This is the one you were real excited about.
This is the one I was really excited about because it's got some hefty layers here. a sec. Oh, that came off nice. Well, that was a clean plate, I think, when I started with it.
Okay, I've posted across the internet. So late, better
Tell
late
her-
than never, y'all.
Tell everybody to get over here.
I did. Well, Darcy was so good. She posted in Makers, and then I pinned it. Then I shared it to PM Artist Studio, and then I shared it to myself. I said something funny on my page.
Well, that's good.
Thanks for yeah.
Brambles are
Rambling.
biting the dust. Trying to find the dadgum paint I used on this. I think it was.
Oh, hey, Nadine.
Yeah.
And welcome to those of you that, and hey, Benny, those of you that have come in, do say hello in the chat so I can say hello back. Otherwise, I don't know that you're here. I'd like to know that you're here. Please give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't. There are quite a few of you that have not. If you're feeling shy about that, nobody knows. Like, who does what.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Your name's not attached to your...
Yeah, you can still hang out in the background and give a thumbsy upsie.
To your thumbs. It's not attached to your thumb. I'm trying to figure out what color I used here, and it seemed like it was one of the new ones I got, and it was lavender gray, but I can't find it. Anyway, that's what that is.
Oh, that's that new one. Yes, it's the purple gray. Here, right here. She just hates it when I do things like that.
I do. Really irks the dog do out of me. But anyhow, yes.
It's the periwinkle one that's not called periwinkle. It's called violet gray.
I'll tell you what. It was. You notice how easily that pulled. Now that also indicates that the plate was conditioned, etc., etc. It's not just one thing.
Yeah.
But this is a good, and it's also opaque.
Mm-hmm.
Good one.
Yeah, secret thumbsy upsies.
Okay. I really like this one a lot. I like this technique.
Yeah.
Oh.
Lizanne is a proud giver of the thumbsy upsie. And we are proud acceptors of the thumbsy upsies, Lizanne. Thank you.
Okay, now here's my duplication.
Hey, Cynthia.
My duplication print.
Yeah. People were pretty impressed by the fact that you could do that.
Well,
you know, it's a 3-layer thing, not all like that complicated, because there wasn't like a mixing of colors.
That's right. And when you start mixing your colors, that's when you get yourself into a bind. Because
hey, Jennifer.
You can mix close, but you can't mix.
Yeah.
The thing about this kind of thing is you just want to remember to your sequence of paint application.
And we there was much discussion about that.
Much discussion.
I didn't really fully remembered that.
Really, I struggled with it because when I look at it, I'm like, okay, now let me see. What did I do? What did I do first?
Well, because my whole thought was, well, either you lined that stencil up really well.
And we know that
ain't right.
That doesn't happen.
So then,
as much as I would like to think.
With that information, we then knew what the sequence of events were.
But it was also a little different technique in leaving the stencil down for that second. Picking up the paint, but not picking up the stencil. Going ahead and I mean, that isn't something that is new by any means, but I think it was particularly effective in this paint application. Yeah. I've got the other one here.
Well, there's some that do feel that way.
Feel what
Just
way?
want you to know, Carrie. The thumbsy downsies. He's just
we got thumbsy downsies?
Yeah, we got a regular thumbsy downsier for a while. I feel that they're a dedicated watcher, and I appreciate the fact that they really put in the time to come back and give the thumbsy downsies.
I know. I wish they'd make rude comment. We always get off on those. Any kind of attention's better than none. That's kind of what that child in the classroom is.
I know that's how you feel, but I don't know that I feel that way.
I think this one is just wonderful.
Oh, I love this one. This one's the most punky. Like I think the colors are awesome. It just has that real this could totally be like a punk band album cover.
It could.
Like the name of the band is Bittersweet. That would be a good punk band.
Thorns up.
Thorns down. Either way, it's thorny.
It will poke you.
Either way, you're getting a prick.
It may draw blood, may not.
Oh, that was a good little session there. We'll just leave it at that.
Well, just move along. Okay, now, why did this work so well? Let's talk about that. Remember what my first layer was? Black. And it took us three
Hey, Bobby.
3 passes of carnival tissue to get the black off. But then we had that nice underneath black of the thorns.
Aw.
And then when we pulled it with the red. So the red went wherever the black kind of got lost in the... But I love that outside stuff that was left on. And remember, we kind of... I purposefully made that happen. But I think it's a... It's a really mighty fine print. If I do say so myself. Okay. We've got one more to go here, and then we can start making some papers. Okay, whoa.
Yeah, totally, Sue. Hey, y'all can hate watch. I'm totally fine with that too. It's still time counted.
Trying to bust it loose at the edge here, and it's not. Sometimes you just have to go along and do this.
Exactly, Margie.
Can you hear it?
Gotta crack them edges, y'all. Sometimes they need a crack and a coercion. That was funny. Cynthia, she says, I just tried to explain to my husband that I don't have wet strength tissue. He came back with, I thought you said you didn't have the strength of wet tissue.
Hey, you do not understand. Wet strength tissue is...
Yeah. Let us know if we need to explain it further and why it is needed.
And you can tell him it's not something that he's wiping his bum with.
Yeah, different kind of tissue situation.
Okay, look
Although
at that.
in a pinch, you know. It's a little pricey. Pricey to be wiping your bum, but you know.
And I'm not sure it's going to be too gentle.
It would be a little rough.
Yeah.
Maybe if you momogami did first.
Yeah.
You would soften it up.
Need to soften it up.
We've got this worked out for y'all.
We have.
We're problem solvers.
No extra charge.
Yeah. Problem solving.
Problem solving. Okay, now, where are all of my...
Steph loved the purple one.
She loves what?
She loved the purple one.
Oh, yeah, I love that one too. Okay, so basically what I do, in order to make... Oh, look, and I found this dude. I thought this would be kind of nice too. Because what I'm looking for here... Oh, look, I found some more, Mariah. Damn it.
We have covered that. You have to come up with new design for... I am not accepting any more of your red, white, and blue flowers for a postcard volume.
Rude.
I know.
I've got another whole...
I bet you do.
Whole pile.
And we should...
dressing.
We
well,
should
I may have to send those off.
Put that in an envelope and send it off to somebody that, you know...
Gives a rat's...
You know, comment down below if you want...
A rat's posterior.
Here's the thing. Here, I'll tempt y'all. If you're really into those red, white, and blue papers and you want us to send it to you, you need to come back and leave a comment on this video, and this video only, telling me how and why those papers would change your life. I will pick one of y'all. There you go.
There you go. Hey, usually I'm saying stuff like that.
I know.
Okay, so basically, let's get...
I am not above bribery.
All right, let's get a
for
good
channel purposes.
Good one in here. All right, now this is a good. So here's the thing with Thorns, and it's something that I really like because if you were using this as, you know, just think of half of this, okay?
Yeah.
You've got some nice negative area to work with here in your sentiment department, right? But then if you wanted to come in and you wanted to overlap this, which we're going to do today, you could do something like this.
Mm-hmm.
So this just covers the middle part, but it leaves these outside parts the same. I like that this is more curvilinear.
Yeah, well, especially since you cut it up like that. It doesn't come like that.
Oh, yeah, we need to say that, huh?
Yeah, we do.
Disclaimer. It doesn't come like this, folks.
Although, you know, we could re-up this one.
It's not really a big deal to cut around the edge on this one.
No, it really isn't.
Because you just follow it.
But
you don't have to make up any.
We could make a special one in the shop, like, where it would only be a 9x12. See, because we could pull it a little bigger.
Yes, I would like it to be more.
And stretch it and...
Stretch it.
Okay. You need to make that so I can scan it, because otherwise, like...
So it needs to be black.
Right, because I don't want to have to clip all the way around it. If you've already got it all worked out, I might as well just, you know...
Just go with it.
Just go.
Are we seeing people on here?
Are we seeing people on here? Yeah, we're seeing people.
Curvilinear, uh-huh.
Hey,
yes,
Carla.
Rhonda, I'm glad that you picked up on that. Okay, so this one is more spiky. More, you know, dangerous looking. And this is just, it has a nice little contrast here.
I like that.
Okay, but then we've also got this that we can use on top of this to fill in that negative space. And I think that might be interesting also. But we're going to use both of these today because I've got quite a few prints here. And boy, does this need something. That's about as boring as you can get.
Mm-hmm.
I do kind of like this one just like it is. I may pull that out. I do. I love this. This is that new lavender from the... I mean to tell you, this sucker here is... See that?
Mm-hmm.
It's got a lot of thick. Okay, this definitely needs some more work. I'm going to put this in my keep it pile. Okay, so this one, yeah, definitely needs some work. This one needs some work. Okay, you see where we're going with this. We've got lots to work with in here. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and pull out the brayer offs that have nothing much on them except a
Hey, Paula.
brayer off. So we can get those started with something else.
Oh, hey, David.
Oh, hey, check this one out.
They're coming in with a different name. It's a woman with many names.
No, sometimes there's advantages to that.
There is.
Anonymity.
Anonymity. See an enemy. If I say it once, I can get it. If I think about it too long, it ain't coming out right. You gotta wait for the reset. Yeah. I like this name too. Adrianka Taranov.
What is it?
Adrianka Taranov. Equals Tegan.
Adrianka Taranov. I'd say she's just ever so slightly a little bit
Slavic.
Slavic?
Right?
Yeah.
From the Slavic part of the world. Slovenia?
I don't know. Let us know.
Let us know, Tegan.
You know, she hasn't shown up. I don't know if they canceled her, you know, or if YouTube decided I didn't like her anymore.
YouTube just making them decisions for us.
They are.
They really are.
I feel like they are, and sometimes I'm like, hey, yo, what happened to yada yada.
Yeah, I really need to be recommended. That sucks. I keep forgetting to go over there.
Okay, so it's this cute little blonde Russian girl who's taking you around the country and showing you stuff from Russia.
Yeah? From Russia or from...
No, actually Russia.
Oh.
Yeah, she's on like the television. And it would just, the whole thing is...
Was she on television or was it a channel?
It was a channel. But that's sort of television here. I mean, we don't watch television anymore unless it's to see Izzy's videos. I'm telling you
she means actually like turn on the television. There's a lot of television watching. It's just done differently, like through the internet.
Yeah, that. I don't even watch
like we don't turn on our television.
I don't even know actually how to turn it on. And that is
nobody really does around here. Brad's the only one. We can't watch TV, like
unless
the actual television, without him. Anyway, move along.
Moving along. Okay. Yeah. Well, anyway, I just, the whole thing about this thing with culture and hating on somebody who doesn't feel the same way that you do about things. It's just so silly because the whole thing is if we can just sit down, have a few beers, and we can laugh about it.
I know that's true.
I think that we might be able to. Sometimes people take themselves a lot more seriously than they should.
Can I just say?
Well, I know, but there are extenuating circumstances there that are.
That's true.
Yeah.
We're working through things, y'all.
We're working through some things here. I love that color right there. Hope I don't mess that up.
I want to look at.
All right, so here we go, folks.
Okay.
Let's get some stuff on the paper. All right. Now, you saw how this was working here. When this comes right up to the edge of your jaw plate, that's some danger stuff because you can't get underneath there with your fingernail. Yeah,
danger zone.
So you just need to get rid of that. Now, I'm not getting rid of some of that stuff out in the middle because I don't really think it matters one way or another. But this down here, and this is my 9x12 plate.
Oh, wonderful. Lucy watches us on TV and then she converses through her phone. I also do that sometimes when I'm like, well, I watch a lot of stuff at my desk downstairs in the, that's my main place. But then sometimes I'll be on the thing too. But I type better on my computer.
I just want to interrupt those lines a little bit and so they're not quite so. Alrighty. So, boy, and see, this is what happens with this plate. See, it doesn't stick down for whatever reason. It has a lot of bubbles.
Oh, is this the bubbly? This I think it's
the bubbler.
This is the bubbler.
But I think also it's because it's so thin.
Oh,
this doesn't.
This is the 9x12.
This is the 9x12,
which is a Gelli Arts. It's the only Gelli Arts we own.
Yeah. Well, they're the only one that makes that
size.
Yeah. Okay. So we know that most of the thorns are going this way, right? Everybody got that?
She does keep some of that tape, Bobby. Not all the tape.
No.
People are always very concerned about your...
No, and
she's got scrolls and rolls of the cat stuff.
I'm just kind of really sort of bummed about all of the storage situation. So I've been throwing away things that
I'm proud of you.
I wouldn't usually throw away because I'm just
there does have to come a point.
I really, I need to be happy right now, and I'm having a hard time being happy. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick one from my thorny pile to put over this after I, get something down. Now, this might be a good one, I could do some yellow, transparent yellow.
A mellow yellow.
But the problem is it's not going to do much out here where it's so dark. You know what I mean? I don't know if that is like an issue. But now this would be a good one if I used, let's say, Prussian.
Lucy, I think a lot of people have done that.
A lot of people have done what?
She had a small craft room, and then she outgrew it, and so now she turned her dining room into the craft room.
I applaud that decision. I mean, you know, how many sit down dining experiences do we all?
Ours is a sitting room.
I mean, we're even lucky if we ever. We don't even eat at the same time because we're all on different time clocks.
Oh no. Party of one over here has a very different schedule than the rest of the house.
Well, I was the one that was speaking there, so yeah, I guess they all assumed that it was me that was
right.
referencing.
I just didn't want people to thinking that we're all scrambling around doing different things. No,
that's who you are. No. My dadgum. Oh, I don't think I want open because I don't think I have that many. Of course, I could get that lined up. All right, so here's what you do, folks.
All right, do it.
You've got this one lined up. You know that you're going to put this one down to pull up, right? Mm-hmm. So now I need to get another one over here.
Mm-hmm.
But then that's not going to work because if I do that, okay, so pull it off, put it down, flop it off over here. All right, so we're going to be using Prussian. So probably black is not a good one. That wouldn't even show up on that. This is kind of boring, but this might be a good one. This is gold. All right, let's do that. So we're going to pull this off and flop it off over here. Now, I've got to get this all lined up here because this is really hard for me to flop off on this direction because I don't have a lot of wiggle room here. Okay, I think that'll work. Now, are we still seeing?
Oh, that's fantastic, Cheryl.
Okay. Now, we're still looking for Prussian.
A particular one, or did you just... What are you doing?
Any Prussian, except open. I can only find my open over here. Do I have Prussian in the era? Ara?
Ara?
Ara? New?
Hold on. You doing the liquid type
here
stuff.
We go.
There you go.
Here. Looks like this one needs to be canceled. Anyway.
Wow. Worried about you.
Well, by golly, this just isn't coming loose there. I don't know what they did to that. Maybe I... Whoa.
Oh.
Wow, check that out. I'm putting plenty out here simply because, well, I need to use this. This is getting to that stage of...
Hey, Eddie says those don't unscrew, P.
Really? Nice of you to let me know, Eddie, as you watched me struggle there.
No, I mean, he let you know in time. It's just, you know, I'm also reading things here and getting note up on who's what's it.
All right. Now, I don't want to put her off on that accidentally. We all know that when I'm trying to talk, nothing goes well in that.
Oh, well, hello to Lucas. We're happy that you're hanging with us, or hanging with your grandma. I don't know how into PM Artist Studio he is, but...
All right, now, this is not open, so we need to move along.
Oh, look at that. All right, Becky and Tegan going to hang out. All right, love it, love it. That's going to be beautiful. Don't mess it up.
Thank you, Mariah. Got linty stuff coming down here.
Yeah.
Linty stuff, Mariah. Do not want to leave that on there, even though... need to replace my thing over here. It doesn't have much spring form to it these days.
Yeah. I have a question for those of you that like stream using like StreamYard or whatever. Do you also, so like me personally, I know that you can get the chat through StreamYard, but that's almost like a double lag in a way. And I think that sometimes I get frustrated because I'm just like, wow, that like took a long time for it like to come back around or whatever when we have done that StreamYard business with other people who've invited us, because it is what it is. But what I try to do is actually have the chat either on my mobile device or like for here, we have the setup to where I can have it coming from. So it's live at the same time it's live for you guys. So I can address things fairly quickly. I mean, there's always just a little bit of lag, but just a question.
Okay, because this is a painty surface, I am giving this an extra rubby rub.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I'm going to like this as much as I want to like it.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Pinka!
Hey, Pinka! Fran showed up yet? Did you call her?
Fran?
Fran, you there?
She's been up late. Like the message I get from her, I'm like, good gosh, I can't believe she's still awake.
Check this out.
Looky. She's so proud of herself.
Okay. Now, look at what's left here. Isn't this is just...
That's a transfer is what that there.
This end stuff is transfer.
Crackle, crackle, thunders and lightning. It's very, very frightening.
Okay, that's going to be a good one. We're going to let that dry, but we're going to talk about...
So Marcia Markle, she was so sweet. She's like, you should have Brad do a compilation of all the times that you have sang different songs. I was like, yeah, I should mention that to him. And he'll be like, yeah, you need to find somebody. That is a great idea.
That's a good idea. All right. Now, look at this. I'm going to pick it up. Look at the ends. See what's happening on the ends?
Oh, yes.
You see it? Can you see it?
We do see that. And that was a
Isn't
fabulous wiggle.
Isn't it wonderful? It looks a bit... You could use this for a koi, because I watched somebody do koi fish with their... But, okay. Yeah, it's too bad. You know, I always feel like when you hit a really high spot early on in the stream, the rest of them all go downhill and they're crap. This might not be true, but, you know. Yeah, okay. Well, that worked out well. Now let me bring this one back. The flop off is pretty good, but I think what would really benefit this is another layer.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do that before I get all of my plates, you know, covered in something else, and then I don't have one.
Oh, well, I don't know about that, Lucy, because there would be a lot of copyright. Who knows what, you know.
Yeah, we'd probably, because it would be so good, and I'm sure to go viral, though, we'd probably have to pay the people who actually made the song. Yeah,
or then you get into all the different songs, even if, I guess, if I've not used, 15 seconds, you get 15 seconds, but then if you combine all that together, I don't know.
I don't know either. Okay, I'm going to go with this.
Oh.
Because this looks great. It doesn't cover up the gold. It just kind of greens it out a little bit.
You use both?
What are you talking about?
They use StreamYard and OBS together.
Why?
How? Yeah. I'm like, how? Why would you do that? That's interesting. Okay, or do you just, like, kind of pick one? Is that what you're saying? Because, like, how would that work together? I'm confused.
Okay, I'm brayering this out extremely thin because I do want a lot of trim. Oh, and I'm getting a great brayer off here.
Or is that because you guys multi-stream, and so that's how you're doing the multi-stream versus using multi-stream through, like, StreamYard? So many questions. Sorry. I know most of y'all don't really care about all that. Apologies. I really need to do a little side, you know, maybe over on Liquid Fly Designs. Top techie.
Okay, now that was
Crappy
all
tech.
about brayering, y'all.
Yeah.
And I'll talk to you about the paint that I used in just a second.
I'm thinking about how all of that works. That is very interesting. I don't know what Mo's shouting out at me. Is she shouting? I feel like you're shouting out at me. Ooh, very pretty. That was a good call.
And look what we have.
Another transfer of things. I love the Bramble and the Thorns together. See, I knew that was going to go well.
It really does. I mean, seriously?
And it was really, I'm going to blame it on Lizette because she said, oh, I love the Bramble. And I think she was thinking because they are similar. And I was like, oh, we need to mix those two.
Okay, so we've got something on that.
Hi, Juliet.
Now, let's go over here and let's look at the colors we have on our other Thorns. Okay, because that's how you do this. You say, okay, now see, I could have used the turquoise on that one too. But I think what I'm going to do on this one is the reverse, but use, and I'm probably going to have to bust open a new bottle. Yes, I've got a new bottle of transparent. Mariah, can you remove the little doohickey inside that one? I may have, but I don't think so. Okay, so if we're using transparent red iron oxide here, I think we're going to get enough interesting things here that I'll do the flop off onto this one and the pickup on this one.
Okay, look at her calling her shots. I love it.
Calling my shots there. Now, you realize I may change my mind when I get it done.
She's just teasing us at this point.
Oh, look at this. Look at how wonderful this is. Oh, I'm so glad you're doing that. That just, I don't do a very good job of that. But a wonderful brayer off there, if I do say so myself. And that's how this goes.
I would say precision surgery, what I just did right there.
Well, there you go.
And then Susan Dufresne says we should mix in the bob wire. I'm going to get it because it's over here. I know where it's at. She just doesn't want to dig through it and you know.
Because it's going to all fall down.
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it. I do agree. I agree.
Okay. Now, you just needed to hand me back my paint before you started.
Did y'all see this
journey of
craziness?
Okay, so I probably, no, what is it? Was I going to use this for the pickup and this for the flop off? Right?
Okay, here.
Okay. I have a tiny little bit left in the big jar up here, but what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to take this little bit. Can you see?
What were you saving that for?
Where did you find that?
Hanging up with the rest of your stuff here.
Oh, I was going to save that for Christmas.
For Christmas?
And make an orb.
An orb?
Hanging
it's kind
up.
of sharp. It's kind of dangerous.
Well, I'll be real careful. Life is.
Oh, that's right. Especially
increasingly more so all the time.
Well, that's right.
Okay, so we're going to use transparent red iron oxide in fluid acrylic. This is a brand new jar, and I thank you, Golden.
Look at that.
Hey, this we actually paid for this one. Oh.
I actually paid for this one. Thanks, Golden.
Thanks, Golden.
You're welcome.
We love our Golden people. We really honestly do.
Okay. What's going on? What's going on?
I mean, you know, this just, when I brayer this color out, it just makes me happy. This reminds me of...
It's kind of a practice thing, Cheryl, because she took, you know, when she was making the observation of how wonderful the brayer offs were, then making it kind of part of the process to roll it out the full page. It does take a little, because it took her a little while to, if you look back at those older videos, she didn't brayer with such purpose.
All right, now remember, when you're
that
doing
is
this
right, Lizette.
flop off on a new stencil and you're going over areas where there's just paper, not paint, you need to move along there, sister. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's absolutely fantastic. I'm going to do some more stuff to that, but right now, we've got to get this little bad boy down here.
Oh, we can have Carrie back on. I'm working on, okay, so here's the plan. I'll just let y'all know, since you're here and you're friends, and, you know, be sure to tell people that think new things and awesome things are coming up. I mean, share it to the whole World Wide Web. It ain't a secret over here. No. We really like more people. Anyway.
I don't know that I necessarily feel
so,
that way.
Hopefully in August or sometime after August, we're going to have Eddie on and perhaps Paula. But we're kind of working out what that means for them and how to do it.
Yeah, because she's got spotty coverage over there in the...
No, it just really has more to do with kind of if that's...
Well, she has been having trouble with her.
Well, she does do that too, but yeah. That's a concern. But,
she said that
yeah.
she was...
Are you doing this or this? Which way are you going, Paula? This way or that way when you spin? When it buffers is what that seemed personal. Sorry. Okay, I need to use that rubber thing under it so it doesn't move. What is that again? That
look at this. Now this doesn't even look.
So beautiful. And you're getting more of that really cool layered thing where it's...
Yes.
It's doing the thing in the paint.
I just love this so much. I don't know if I'm ever going to do any other stencils. Just loving this.
Well, here. What about?
Oh, Barb War.
Bob War. Bob War.
Barb War.
Bob War.
Bob. Yeah, there's no R in there. Okay,
it might.
I'm going to retire that one. Let's see. We want to get this out here where we can grab that up. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. Look
How
at
funny
this.
would that be? See, oh, it does. See, look, Miriam says in the U.S. and Europe, it does go the other direction. Is that true? Ours spins this way, clockwise. I think Marion might be messing with me. Sometimes she'd do that. But I like the idea. Lizette said that looked like Dante's Inferno.
Oh, this one. Yeah.
I don't know.
There's lots of volcanoes that are, you know, rumbling around here lately.
People do things just, you know.
All right, this is going to be a good one. All right, we're going to take old gray here. It's really not gray. It's that, you know. I don't know how much that's going to stay. That depends on what I use as far as. And this could be a big, giant postcard, considering some of our
oh, are these for more postcards?
Well, this one just it's going to be past postcard size.
Well, that's fine. I can
reference to.
Yeah, I can scan it in and like we can make a background thing for it or whatever. Oh, by the way, so Colleen gave me some fabulous quotes, and I'm going to try to include those in the Volume 3 postcard printables. And then I have quite a few new, I'm waiting for a few more. I don't know where I'm at exactly on numbers, but I have room for a good handful more submissions for Volume 3. If y'all are still working on postcards, don't be afraid to send them to me. And I will make as many volumes as I need to. And even if I have to grab peas, if there's just going to be an extended set of extra red, white, and blue flower ones, she's got quite the collection. We can do that for variety or whatever.
She just arbitrarily shuts me off at and says, "Okay, we're done.
We're done."
And I'm not usually done. I have a lot more staying power than she does.
That's true.
But
then all of a sudden, when she's done, she's done.
Yeah.
And it goes in a bag, and it's like, oh, shoot, we're just ship that out.
Yeah. Oh no.
Shoot a doop. What?
Well, I forgot to. I'm gonna see because I forgot to rinse off roll off my hooky doo. I don't know if it's gonna make a lot of difference here, but we shall see on this one.
There are 3 styles of bob wire. Bob wire is actually what because we're texting and we think it's funny. It's an oldie but a goodie.
All right, now we didn't talk about which one we're going to flop off onto, but I just decided this would be it.
Hello, Robin. Welcome.
All right, now because remember the other day, this is what happened. Is my end of my thing was sticking up in the air and it caught and I didn't get a good.
Okay, so you learned a lesson the other day.
I did. And get rid of the brayer off.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hey, Sonia.
Okay, that's kind of interesting. Maybe not so terribly much.
Oh, okay. There you go. What P has under the plate there to kind of keep it, to keep the paper in place so she can do the placement is an older Cricut mat. Like whenever we try to toss them away, she digs them out of the trash. Because they still have enough sticky on them to do that, but they're not super sticky. But like we can't use them anymore. Like most of the time, actually, the sticky on the plate's fine. But what has happened is the edges of the plates of those mats gets broken, and then we can't use it because it screws up the machine. Like it gets caught in a little roller thing. Yeah.
Remember, if you want to get your paint up, you've got to have paper to paint.
P was thrown into some barbed wire.
Yeah.
By her horse when she was.
Still have scars on my arm. Look at this. Isn't this wonderful?
I love it. That's very Rage Against the Machine kind of situation. I like it.
It certainly is. And the barbed wire.
Mm-hmm.
Barbed wire.
I love that too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we've got 3 drying. We've now made 1, 2, 3. Okay, so just put that over there. Let that kind of trying to get to the things that I need to get to without sticking to the things I don't want to stick to.
Mm-hmm. And welcome to those of you that have come in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. If you want to hang out in the background, that's totally fine. But please give those thumbsy upsies if you would.
I just look at this. I love this over here.
It is. That one's really good. I like the color combination with it. It looks brambly, branchy, like it's kind of in a wood pile. Like you're actually like maybe you're under the the branches and stuff, and you're looking up at the sky or whatever. Yeah, there's a lot to be said about that.
A lot to be said about that one. I'm not doing
Hello, Beth, and welcome
to that right now because I've got a whole stack more over here to work from. And let's see where we are. Okay, we've got that. We liked what happened with the gold and the turquoise. Remember that? That was kind of nice. But you know, the other one that looks really good with this is the purple. So that might be what we're going to do there. And this might be interesting with purple on it too. But okie dokie. So we're going to use, I think we're going to go with Brambles rather than the barbed wire.
Yes, our stencils are cut on a Cricut. We have 4 of them.
Okay, so that's how I need to put that down so I can get, the different things going on there. Okay, I'm going to put this over here right now. Yeah, the reason I put this down here with this mat is this is something I just kind of figured out over time.
Yeah.
What does it do? Well, it does 2 things. Number 1, it kind of keeps this from sliding about.
Right.
Because it kind of sticks to it a little bit. But this is the size of the paper that I'm dealing with. So it lets me know where to not only place my stencil, but where to put my paint.
Yeah.
It's a really, I highly recommend this as a
Oh, hey, Kathy.
Just picking this on the edge here, it isn't going to be something that is like majorly interfering with anything of that up there. I probably won't even go up there.
Right.
So that's the other thing that you can see here. You can see where my paper is going to go. Push that up a little bit. Okay, got everything ready to go here. And I'm going to put this a little bit at an angle so a little bit more gets caught on the edges there.
Oh, bye, Carrie. Thanks for hanging.
Okay, so we decided to go purple, and I am going to use this one. I promise I will.
Okay.
Just not quite ready for that yet.
Well, we got 51 minutes to do it.
All right. So what I'm going... A lot can happen in 51 minutes.
Yeah, she thinks she can do it.
See here on that one where we saw the tree branchy things? The reason that looked like that was because it was pulling off the stencil. Like long hauls?
Right.
Y'all get that, right?
Y'all get that?
I remember the first time that happened, and I thought it was annoying as hell. And then I thought, well, that's not really annoying. I kind of like that. I need to make that happen.
It was annoying that you hadn't,
yeah,
understood the potential.
I did not obviously understand the potential. All right, I'm going to look at you.
Hello, Janice. Hello, Em.
For my heavy body purple.
And those of you coming in, give us those thumbs up. Oh, hey, Pam. Sorry, you snuck in there. I missed you.
This might be interesting. Here's violet. Oh, it's open, though. Oh, well, that's probably not going to be that much. that big of a deal. I don't know what happened to my full body, heavy body purple. Just do not know. Is that it? No, brown. Okay, the reason I'm having this, I have this out here on the edge, is because this is that purple that goes wavy on me.
Yeah, that does the kind of what if we
Ripple.
Ripply. Yeah.
Ripple effect. I need to clean off its nose there. And the other thing about this is I'm hoping I'm getting some of the transparency with the purple, but yet still knocking it back a little bit more with that violet stuff. I don't know if this is going to be a wonderful color or not, y'all. Okay, this is high flow.
Mm-hmm.
I've got some of this in heavy body somewhere. I just don't know why it's not showing up. We'll see if we can make this work. It's going to make it a little more squishy. But you know, we've also got the open factor that we're dealing with here. Okay, I'm liking that better as a color. I don't know how it's going to brayer out here. We shall see. Mark making with my leftover paint here. It's very important that you utilize. Okay. That's really nice. I like how that, hopefully that's going to do some of that on here. Mm-hmm. This is a nice mulberry.
It is.
Something I'm putting on here stinks to high heaven. One of those colors does. Probably that.
These colors. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm spattering all over the place. Did you notice that?
Yes.
Spattering.
Oh, I love that purple. Are you feeling chesty today? I can hear you wheezing. I was that way the other day. Like there was something in the air.
I had to get up in the night and do my chest stuff because I was just having so much drainage.
Oh, hello, Mary Helen. Happy to see you.
Going through a lot of pups today.
I'm sorry. That just makes me, I just think about cute little puppies running around and then it's, you know, because these are the pickup papers. Pups. Thanks, Jeanette. Jeanette came up with that one. It's stuck.
Makes me chuckle.
It makes me chuckle too. That's why I remember it. Well, Beth, quite a few of our designers are here in the chat. If you want, please, designers, give a pinky hello or a, you know, that's me. I design here. However you want to indicate yourself as a designer, but you know, we do. We have designers, and we design. Mainly Brad does these days, but every once in a while, P and I'll do something. Kind of rare, but. Yeah, like that swirly swirl swirl, she designed it, and then I worked on it many, many times. That was joint effort. And so, yeah, we have many designers, and, you know, one of these days we are going to expand our designers, but we're working through that. It's going to be a little bit.
Oh,
but we are working on it.
I love that, and I'm loving.
That's awesome.
What's left here is really super cool. Yeah. What we're gonna do is gonna let all of those dry, so then we can get down stuff on all of them for Thursday. Now look at this.
That's pretty.
Even though it was a little heavier than I
anticipated.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You can still, look, you can still see it. The paint is actually dimensional because it's so thick.
It's so interesting that you're getting so much of that today. But I think it's because of the design itself. Like, it is just one of those ones that's very noticeable for that.
Pretty jazzed about that. Pretty jazzed about that. Okay. Got some stuff on here that I don't necessarily want.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm doing the really smushy,
no, Beth.
What?
She says, so are the SVGs for sale, too. No.
Okay, I think we got up most of the interfering. I mean, there's still a little mucky muck out there, but we're not going to dwell upon that. Okay, so have we reached a point here where we're ready to start experimenting with some, I love this one so much, and I want to Okay, I do not want to lose my dots. So I am going to use a super transparent paint here. My go-to paint, this kind of stuff.
Yeah, and the silhouette is a whole other animal. We had one of those, and then I sent it back because we didn't get along. Mainly because it didn't get along with all of our Apple devices. It just, I couldn't get it to work. Like, I couldn't get it past the little test thing, and I'm like, okay, this is just ridiculous. And I didn't like the way it sounded either.
It was really loud.
It was much louder than the Cricut. Hey, let me tell you, the new Cricut, because we had to get one, because we're hard on them. Our very oldest one.
Oh.
Well, the belt popped. So Brad's going to look to see if he can maybe get a new belt. But I mean, it just went pop.
It has such memories.
Like, it's my OG one was our favorite one. Because it was like a 2016 machine, and it was like just the most reliable one. But anyway, the new ones are pretty good, and it's quieter.
Okay, we have an excellent roll off here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, we've got roll off on both sides now. I didn't realize that I'd.
Yeah, and we're talking about, we may put this, I might even just do it today because it's nothing, you know, I mean, it's been in the shop or whatever, but just to kind of revive the design, make this available in this sort of, but also make it bigger and stretched out, so it will be a little different per P's request.
Yeah, I'll have to do a black.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the silhouette thing, like there was a lot, like you have a lot more settings and things, but that was also a little overwhelming even for me, who like I feel like we're
There's sometimes
fairly technical, but you know.
Okay, that's looking pretty swell and elegant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and P drew this out, and it had many alterations to it before it made it actually as a design, because we cut it and be like, that's not quite right.
It came apart in pieces.
This piece stayed back. Oh, well, that piece popped off. Okay, that's too thin. Maybe another connection here. Maybe okay. It had a lot of those.
Well, you know, when you're doing drawings, you don't have to worry about such quality rolls.
Well, and the drawing was much smaller, so then I had to deal with, like, this low-res image kind of situation. Very nice. Look at that. Oh, wow.
And see, I didn't lose my little dots, my freckles out there.
I love it.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was...
Bye, Sophia. Thanks for hanging.
I love that so much. I will bring that back and let you look at that again.
Okay, what's that? That's so sweet.
Alrighty. Okay, I'm loving this. And I'm telling you right now, I'm pulling this with turquoise.
Okay.
But we're going to let that dry, fully dry.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see where we are here. Okay, we got something there. Sorry about that squeak.
That's the squeaky shelf.
Oh, they're all squeaky if I slide them. Sure.
Oh, because it's just the heavier plates.
The bigger plates, yeah. And I can't muscle them.
Right. You are not the right height, or, you know.
Now let that. That's looking like some cool stuff right there. Don't know exactly what to do with that quite yet, but that needs another layer. All right, I'm looking at these two here. Love this. Same thing. I love the freckles. Don't want to lose the freckles. And this is a double. You see that? It's a double flop off. Can you see the turquoise flop off here?
Yeah.
And then this is the gold flop off. So this is kind of a very yeah, we don't want to mess that one up. So I am definitely thinking about.
Yeah, don't mess that up. Sorry, I was like kind of looking through some other things, and that was sitting there as the next thing that I. Sometimes I have a delay.
You have a delay?
Mm-hmm. In my brain.
Oh, yeah. I hear you. And let me tell you what.
Hello, Karen.
Your delays.
As you get older,
much more.
There's more buffering and whatnot.
There's more delays than there are not delays.
Yeah.
Okie dokie, we've got that down here. What color are we going to use? Well, now, just, you know, I'm very torn here. Just thinking that is too. I could brayer it out a lot. Nah, I don't think so. Don't think so.
I don't know that anyone here that I can recall, like with the color combos that we do over in Makers, that's Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artist Facebook group, we do a color combo each and every month put on by our dear Carrie the Crafter, also Carrie Griffiths, you know, aka Carrie the Crafter. He was here earlier. He was here earlier. And Paula, the Queen of the Nerd. If you want to know more about that, you can go over to our site and figure out some things and get note up on our wordy PM isms. Anyway, we do a color combo over there that is put together by Paula and Carrie, and Estella does the card for it. It is a group effort.
As so much here is. Okay, why am I picking this? You know, I don't know. It may be totally the wrong thing, but I'm just I'm just going with my. I don't know what I'm going with here. My intuition.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I've used this color more than once, so I can use that word.
Yeah. You have experience with this?
I have experience with this. Sometimes you push, sometimes you delicately touch. Right now, I'm elephant stomping the crud out of this to get it down into all of the orifices. That out of here. Changed my mind.
Oh, okay. Oh. And one of the reasons she can do this so easily, especially like with the amount of paint, because this isn't an open paint, right?
This wasn't an open paint.
Okay, so
some of them have been, and I will show you that more in a moment. But I need to get this down.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So understanding
There's no lollygagging
right,
here.
understanding your paints, what's going to happen? She went paint to paint with that one. Number one, the stencil itself is covered with quite a bit of paint, therefore allows for more time to make those decisions that she just made. You do not want to do something like what she did with a brand new stencil and then go to paper with that much of a sticky paint. You will be sad and you will be soaking your paper off of your stencil. Just so you know.
Isn't that wonderful?
The reason this happened was it was paint to paint.
Paint to paint. And it will come up. Now you can go to the paper, but boy, you need to get that up like toot sweet. Well, was denkst du?
Oh. It's, jawohl. Hello, friend. We were talking about you. Hey, Sherry, if I didn't say hello to Sherry.
And see, look at these companion pieces.
Companion pieces.
Alrighty, we're just moving right along here.
I love it. You got 30 minutes. Make things happen.
Make some things happen. Alright, well, let's bring old barbed wire back here. Is this the one I was using? I don't think it was.
The more circular one I think you used. I would also say whichever one has more like regular coverage of paint on it. Which is neither one of those. So there's a third one. Where's the third one? On top of your computer.
Oh.
Nope. Yep.
Oh, here it is. Found it over there. Okay. That was a squirrel in his nuts.
Yeah.
Used to be the little thing we watched with Izzy. It used to crack me up.
Even something, I don't know. But we just cracked up because we're like, I found it over there. I found it over here.
And Izzy would just be sitting there, singing right along.
Like she loves that squirrel.
I asked her about that
Hey,
the other day.
Paige.
She didn't even remember it.
Darn kid. We got such a delightment.
Well, I think I've got 30 minutes worth of.
At least.
And then, of course, I've been picking up some like that.
Yeah.
I'm just shushing those papers out of here because those are ones that get me in trouble.
Next time.
Okay. So I've got these. Yes, I haven't even used the new.
Well, I know, but sometimes when you got to be careful about some of the experimentation because it will get cogged up in the whole thing because basically you have to either move to a different stencil because it is stuck to a piece of paper and can't deal with that during the live stream.
Oh my gosh, no. Yeah, it's just way too.
But Steph, that's really good. She says, "Don't be afraid to experiment. It's just paper after all." Yes, yeah, 100%.
But I don't like to really make y'all change your channel and go someplace else.
We'd like you to stay.
We would like for you
and
to
thumbsy upsies while you're here. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and do all that YouTube business. If you're enjoying us and you think your friends would too, share it. There's a little button down below for that too. And then just remember, whenever you share it, you hear me say, "Woo!" It's my new thing, y'all. I'm trying to, you know.
Positive.
And remember to come back and leave those comments if you want those red, white, and blue papers.
Oh, yeah. You had anybody in there yet doing that?
Well, no. They can only come back and leave comments after the stream. See, I'm trying to get things.
Over underneath.
Yeah, you got to come back and say,
yeah.
I really love those papers, and here's what I want to do with it. And I love being in a studio. Y'all are so awesome. And I shared this with like 5 friends. I mean, like I said, I can be bribed.
Yeah, me too. Chocolate goes a long ways. But
just don't send it in the summer. I will tell you though, Sue, that chocolate she sent, it didn't go to waste. Nobody said, "Oh, I can't eat that. It's just one big block or whatever." No,
might have to wait until it thaws out, or wait until it till it firms up a bit.
Yeah.
Well, as usual, I have more paint out here than I really need, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I think I've got it down in the nooks and crannies there.
Oh, my brother used to love reading Dean Koontz.
Doing what?
Reading Dean Koontz, because doesn't he write those, like, mystery, you know, espionage stuff? Isn't that what it was? I don't know. Oh, I'm not a reader.
But I know what you're talking about. No, he's more of a horror.
That's good. We approve this decision, Lucy. She says she hasn't really been reading much since she started watching all these crafters on YouTube.
Well, support this. Go. All right, now I'm going to pull this off and put it on this blue over here. Hopefully that's going to be a good decision. Y'all. Little. Oh.
You're putting bread loaves and barbed wire together.
Mitochondrial. Loaves of bread. Not sure.
Yeah, I think it was Aldi's chocolate, right? That she hooked us up with. I don't know. It was fabulous.
Yes, and I haven't been back to Aldi's. Okay, that's not very impactful, but it's okay.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Alice. She shares it, but she never got a woo. You just have to hear me saying it as you're hitting the share. Woo!
Well, I'm telling you what, I've got lots of paint going on here.
Well, we love you. Thank you. It is very much appreciated. Yeah.
I feel like I'm fussing with this a lot more than I usually do. Do y'all feel that?
Y'all notice that? I hadn't really noticed.
I mean, I'm just mussing up the whole paper.
Well, yeah, there's been a little more messiness happening today, but
why is that? Have I just been using too much paint? I mean, I don't know. I do not have the answer. All right, that's just some good fodder there. Good fodder. Good. Oh my goodness.
She used the F word. I can't believe it.
I did. Well,
give her some whose it was later about that.
Yeah, okay. Well, that was less than stellar. Let's get some. What do we have that we're willing to?
Mm-hmm. I'll take her candy away later. Won't give her any more cupcakes. You're being punished.
For what?
Using the F word.
Oh, yeah. Edible.
There we go.
Edibles.
I mean, we really are trying
Now,
to brand
I do
things
not
around
know, you know, this over here business, I
Mm-hmm.
just got to leave that alone for a little bit because I'm just, oh, I love it. Look at this. You just want to start boot scooting boogie here.
So weird. I love it. You know, stars and barbed wire and orange and green, and I just, you know, I love it.
I think that's pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Couldn't have planned that.
No.
Waited too long for that to really be.
Okay.
Maybe not. Look at that. That's kind of interesting.
I like that. Those colors together are fab. I love turquoise and orange.
I do too.
Turquoise, teal, and orange. In fact, wasn't that our color combo this month?
Yeah, I think so.
Basically, yeah.
And like I said, we're going to let this dry. You can see it's still glistening. That's not the quality of the paint. That is the volume of paint that was added. And it's taking an awfully long time to dry because it's paint on paint.
Here.
That's the other thing about paint on paint.
Show that.
Takes a long time to dry. Yeah, look at that.
Don't get your paint fingers on it.
Well, you handed it to me. What do you want?
I didn't realize you were so mucky.
I think most of it's dry.
Yeah.
We'll go with that. All right, now, just going to go ahead and do something here on this before we take it away.
Mm-hmm.
What have we not used here that I said I was going to use? Use that, use that.
We don't, yeah, it's not that F word, it's the other F word.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you want to know more about our PM isms, Mo, that is Cookie Wookie. Put the PM isms link over there. It's our PM glossary on our website. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but we have a website. You can purchase things there like stencil, stamps, and printables. Some things are even free. We do that. We highly recommend it. You should tell your friends about it as well.
Get over there.
Tambien. Have I pushed the sharing enough? Y'all about that?
Okay, I'm getting cleaned up here a little bit.
Okay.
I don't think that I need to take any more off that. 'Cause if that comes up, I'm just going to be good with it, okay?
Uh-huh.
All right, now, we need to get some papers lined up here. This is orange.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what we're going to do here, we're going to try something a little bit different. Lucas.
Oh my gosh, so, I need to send it to you. I sent it to Mo and Darcy and them, but, so Catherine sent me a link to, okay, you know our discussion about the raccoons and being trash pandas and all that? Seriously, I got so much enjoyment out of that. And then Catherine told me, she's like, oh, well, here, she's in Australia, they have bin chickens. And they're these really, like, very elegant birds that are, like, you know, ancient, beautiful, like, anyway.
It's a kind of chicken?
No, it's like a ibises or something like that. It's a beautiful bird, but basically because, you know, it's kind of like, you know, the bald eagles in Alaska, you know, they're such a majestic bird or whatever, but the best place to find them is at the dump.
True that. I'm here to tell you that. That is true.
It's true. And so she's like, And then I sent it to Izzy. She thought it was, she didn't think it was as hilarious as I wanted her to. But yes, I think it's an
You didn't send it to
Ebus,
me.
right? Or what was it? Darcy, I sent y'all the thing, right? Ben Chickens. Mm-hmm.
I don't remember getting it.
No, I didn't send it to you.
Why? Why?
I don't know. I was talking to other people.
Well,
I was talking to the
I'm
mods.
sure that was a...
I guess I could pull the link and put it in here, but by the time I do that, Mo's gonna do it. Lucy would like you to start doing audiobooks. Oh, that would be a great side job for you.
I like to read. I mean, I enjoy reading out loud. Izzy, when she was little, she used to say, I want Gigi to read this.
Mm-hmm.
Mama doesn't know how to read that. Ooh, what a pretty color.
I've gotten better.
You have.
I didn't like being
This
shamed.
needs to be a little bit more, what do I want to say?
Enthusiastic.
Dramatic.
Into character.
Dramatic.
Now, well, here's the now. I do refuse to do silly characters. I just can't take myself. I take myself too seriously. I understand that as a character flaw, as a mother that should be able to read to your child. This one over here is fantastic. She'll get into character.
It's my acting background.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I didn't do a whole lot of that. It's mostly set design,
Yeah.
art related. Ah, that looks great. All right, now what do I have here that doesn't
Thank you, Mo.
have a whole lot of stuff on it that I really care about? All right, we're just going to go with this.
Hey, and be sure to tell if you go over there and watch the Ben Chicken book being read. It's really cute. It's just a kid's book, but it's quite wonderful. But let them know that I sent you. I don't know if they're like a new kids channel or something like that, but they didn't have very many subscribers. You should subscribe to them and let them know that we sent you.
Yeah.
I don't, and I don't want any props on that. I just wish that, like, they know that, hey, if they reached out to other channels, that's how this all works, y'all. That's really what I'm getting at. Thank you, Liz. She appreciates that we aren't heavy breathers, but I could hear Pee wheezing earlier. I don't know if y'all can hear that.
I was. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
That's pretty.
And we've got some nice stuff left on here. Pick that up. Mayfie. Our little Joshua.
Oh, bye, Miriam. Thanks for hanging.
When he was little, he seems like he had more teeth than he needed in his mouth, and he.
Ooh, that one's super. But yeah, he would just poor kid. Mayfie.
And those cute little things that they do when they're little, they're so horrified later on that when you bring it up, they just... Okay, that's probably about done. Dunsies there.
Yeah, I ain't calling it.
I'm calling it on that one. That on the floor, still wet. All right, I've got to do something here with these guys. So I've got two kind of dark ones. See, that's what you think about. Probably not finished with this, but it's getting some interesting stuff on it. But I've got
yeah, Darcy.
Mitochondria here. Oh no, it's married up. That orange is just powerful. Okay, so we've got this, and this is really...
I like that.
Yeah, it's ugly.
I like
ugly.
it.
I don't like it.
I like it.
Okay, so what do we want here? That's kind of neat. That might be good. Now, of course, I've got really this really dark red. Remember this?
Mm-hmm.
That was the colors used on that one print that we all love. And here I've got a really nice black one. Used quite a little black there. Looks like.
Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, I only saw the second part of your comment, Lizette, and I was like, well, that's kind of a strange thing just to kind of throw out there. So then I went back up to read that. That makes more sense. Yeah, I know. Did you see me kind of like?
Did you blink?
I was like, okay, well, I'm going to read it out now. Now that it makes sense, and it wasn't.
You didn't think it was something derogatory?
No, it's just kind of like, I don't know if I would admit that. I don't know. So she did funeral home commercial in the late 80s, and she's and I swear, I bet they still play it on the radio in Alaska on KSRM. Did you ever listen to that radio station when you were in Alaska? You may have heard Lizette. She got paid $30. And then her second comment was, I am the angel of death in Alaska. And that's the one I read first. And I was like, I don't know if you want to admit that, like, just out there. And I needed more context. That's why it's important.
Honestly, I'm not sure how much radio listening
you did in Alaska.
We would just, yeah.
Well, you should have played more NPR for Castle.
Well, I think I did.
It didn't stick.
Yeah, some things just don't take. You have to rinse and repeat.
Rinse and repeat. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we do the, like, a lot of times P just lets hers all just settle into a gross cup, and then she just pours it into the trash can with a bunch of, towels or paper towels and, that sort of business. That's kind of how she rolls with that. But also utilizing those really big filter things is good for the paint water business. Yeah.
It's looking so good.
All right. Got 10 minutes, Patricia.
I think I can do it. I'm really,
You gonna let that dry on the plate, or are you gonna pull it?
I'm going to see if I can get any more off of this. I don't think I can. But
oh yeah, it's doing something there. I saw it scoot.
Yeah, it did. That's okay. It's ghostly.
Mm-hmm.
Ghostly. Okay. Get rid of that.
Oh, well, you're here now, Jenny. Don't you worry about that. Yeah, and Mo. I dropped Mo's name on the internet, like, don't you know her? Like, she mods for everybody. She does, Don't you know Mo? Cookie Wookie.
cutting time. I still have some little bumpy things. I swear to God, I do not know where those things come from. I do not know where those things come from. It's just, I just pick them up.
Yes, that was mentioned earlier. Ozzy Osbourne passed. So did Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Yes. Boating accident.
Some drown. Yeah, he was drowned. He drowned.
Okay, see that thing right there? That is in the paint, and I should have been a little bit. I got that on the edge of the. I need to come in and clean that up.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm building up stalactites here, but we'll deal with that later.
Cheryl also has the bumpiness happen on her burger. It's just the paint has like little areas where it gets
gobby,
and then it's kind of like once it starts, it just that's so pretty.
It is pretty. No, I don't think I'm gonna do that.
Who's Terry Pratchett? Do you know who Terry Pratchett is?
He's an author. I don't always.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool, isn't it?
Oh, now I'm gonna get that. Like every time we talk about this, then I start getting across YouTube. They'll start recommending those, you know, who has died and whatever kind of videos. That one's, yeah. See, and it was your least favorite, and now it's like,
I know.
pretty groovy.
It's very groovy. All right, what is wrong with my? I guess it's just.
You got 7 minutes.
It's delaying. All right.
Oh, he writes fantasy, sci-fi. Oh, okay. I might be into that.
Yes.
Is it happy endings though? See, I can't deal with all this. Like, this is the reason I do not care for Star Wars, because they just keep killing off everybody, and that makes me very sad.
I think one of my problems with Terry is I think sometimes he's a little misogynistic, and it's not like, you know, horrible. It's just that, you know, I don't know. Maybe I have him mixed up with somebody else. I take that back. Don't quote me on that.
Don't quote her on that, y'all.
Okay. Now. Yep, I'm going to do it. Sometimes weird colors are good. And sometimes they're just muck. And, you know, you just don't know.
You just don't know until you get it down there, and then you're like, well,
oh,
that didn't go well.
Don't want to do that again soon. And I've still had a lot of stuff on here, which I'm sure that that's going to affect my performance here. Yes.
Maybe, was it yesterday that he passed away? Maybe.
It wasn't that long ago. No, was not. Okay, I want that, so I can put that there. Let's see, what about... Doubt it's going to show up on that, and that's kind of...
Jeanette would like to know, is that... Okay, is that like muck sucks, or she's just asked, like... Well, mucky sometimes is a good thing.
Yeah, mucky is good.
Yeah. It's kind of like one of those words where just depending on how you say it, it's...
Yeah, it's
I know there's words...
Connotation, not denotation.
Yeah. Y'all want to know more about that, y'all should watch Sonam Cho. He's a linguist. Love him a lot.
A lot of wobbly here. We went under there.
Yeah, he did.
not terribly interesting, but something going on there.
Yeah, there you go, Jenny. Jenny's got it right. So mucky muck, good. Yucky muck, not so good. don't yuck your muck.
And don't get your mucks mixed up.
That's right.
Mixed up mucks can cause a lot of turmoil.
Get your mucks in a row.
Well, I wish that hadn't leaked under there, because that would have been kind of nice, but I don't know.
I think it's still quite nice. I don't. The branch got broken. It's been snapped off. Something's getting through.
Yeah.
Oh, so she didn't hear the whole mucky muck. That's what. Yeah, okay. It was just muck. Yeah. Usually there's the mucky muck with it, and that would denotate how, if it's a good thing versus a, I don't know. Mm-hmm.
Look at this.
Ooh, that's a good one to end on. Unless
Isn't
you
it?
you got 3 minutes. I mean, you could
Whip another one down there.
whip another one down there.
All right, let's whip another one down here. Let's use a little bobwa. Gotta be careful with this one right here. It has a tendency to want to rise. Lift. It's good on an airplane, not necessarily on a stencil. And even maybe give it a little brayer before you put some paint on. We're going to do some experimental stuff here. Alrighty. Where's my favorite turquoise?
I was really surprised you let him out of the house, Mo.
Let who? What?
Jason Momoa.
Oh.
I'm a little sad about him, though. I don't think he's as good of a person as I want him to be.
Isn't that the way life is?
He's still a very beautiful man.
Yeah, he just needs to...
Mo just needs to keep him at home and not let him out into the world.
He shouldn't open his mouth. He should just stand there and be beautiful.
I had a dream like that about him, actually, at one point.
Really?
Yeah.
He wasn't...
It's odd that you say that. Mm-hmm. He is. Mm-hmm. Everybody's like, but he sure is good. He is. Well, because that's Mo's husband. I didn't know if y'all knew that or not. Because he's Mo's. She's been very explicit about that entire time I've known her. He's been one of the things we bonded over, I believe. Mm-hmm. Oh. All right, you got 1 minute. That needs to dry. But you got a good flop off, or what are you doing there?
No, I'm picking this up.
Oh. Okay. Jeanette's sister's going to be very sad to find this out about Mo. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. All right, my arty friends. I don't know what's going on with this one here, but we're going to call it.
Oh!
Oh, she's good. Okay. There's plenty of paint there. Woo! Oh, hey, that was a very nice one to end on. We shall be back here on Thursday. Like I said, we may have a special guest to have our little thoughts with, which I'm very excited about. I don't know what else we're going to be working on or who's it, what's it. It's kind of whatever we feel like kind of getting into. Might have some postcards made up by then. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I need to get motivated. I haven't been very motivated. I need to get things done.
Probably waited too long on that, but.
Yes, all the best gossip over here at PM Artist Studio Stream. That's right. You get noted up about things.
Yeah.
That's right. All right, we'll see you back on Thursday. Till then.
Thursday. Love ya.
Like a
long haul.
bye, guys.